Welcome to this playthrough of Auburn Crown 0.4. It's turn 25 as Beriand, the adversaries, is flogging me, El Condoro, as the allies, especially in the ancient lands. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go straight to the replay and see how it's going. Okay, looks like the mutineers are about to finish their short-lived rebellion. And that's sort of anticipated. In previous versions, they're actually far too powerful because they come with the technology of Angford, and Angford started off with very large boost to its technology, which of course flows through to Mutimer. They could in fact have been made to have the parent as being tribal league. That could have worked as well, but I just felt that Angnord just had too much technology to start off with, so it was better to nerf them a bit, essentially, and I think that has worked, generally speaking. Okay, Chermish, the fort has been lost. The ancients continue to falter and fold, and Libeslavia has been left, at least for this turn. Lost a few bits and pieces around the place. Cavalry, infantry, and militia. Not too bad. And lots of other things happening around. Anything there that's particularly big news? Not really. Mutinous surrendering. We saw that in the replay. Okay. I'm just going to go through the majors and do the things that need to be done as we go along. Now, what am I talking about? Malkan has a ship up here, so just upgrade that. And at some stage I really need to get out against these Vikings, but I'm not ready yet, that's for sure. And I don't like the idea of a surprise sneak attack. Well, I guess surprise and sneak are kind of synonymous in some ways. Let's get some forces down. Now I said I was going to send them into Morbra, but I can't, because when the game starts this is actually controlled by Draka, so they have to stay within the Angnord original boundaries. I'll move them back there. Right, 252 gold pieces. I'll continue with research, except for the fact that I'm already at my maximum, so in that case I will purchase a veteran unit. Discounted price. See if I can upgrade them. Yes, excellent. All right, so they'll come back onto the scene soon. Have a look at their diplomacy for Angnord. Got one chit, excellent, because I can afford it, and we'll put it into the Sea Princes. I want them on the seas as quickly as possible, even more so than Beegwolf. Right, down to Angford. Before I do that, before I even think of what I'm going to do, Mermont is on 61%. I'm pretty clear to do some other things, such as continuing to prepare for an attack against Altenburg down here. Just take bits and pieces where we can. That's probably going too far, so let's have a look at there. No, there are no chance of rebels popping up behind the lines, so I don't need to worry about that. Just expand this territory at the moment, and also keep an eye out for an attack coming from that direction of Guatenheim. I'll just leave the light cavalry sitting in Agrot Saloon at the moment, and continue to bring the Thrangren elves and troops down from the forest. I don't need to make the decision just yet, but at some stage I need to make the decision about whether I'm going to upgrade them. I probably will, because like Beowulf and like the Dwarf Kingdom, they will leave the war once Jotunheim has been defeated. So I have to decide whether it's worth putting anything into them. Over to their main area. Let's have a look at research for these guys. Not much at all, so let's put something. Espionage has got 2 weapons. I think we'll look at the more martial technologies for them, as well as trying to upgrade them a bit. Reinforce them, I should say. Just bring some more units up. Where are my ships? Let's have a look. Over here. I said that I was going to send this warship down into the Tribal League main port to get repairs, and that's what I'll do. But, let's go back and check this final situation. Alright, that looks okay. I've got this galleon here, but he's not really supported by anything, so I'll probably need to build up the Angford fleet at some stage again. Over to the Ancients. Again, I will buy another infantry unit, because they do come on the scene a bit quicker. Hopefully these guys will be able to hold back the Golden Khanate a little bit. 83%, 63%, 64% morale. So not great, but not terrible. So we'll see. This fleet may as well do something useful before the end and go out and see if we can raid that trade route. I've only got 3 supplies, so it's time to get back home. Have a look at Sonai Chinois. Right. That's about all I can do. Upgrade those garrisons a little bit. And I'm going to let him do the attacking. Over to Mulcan. Let's have a little look. So we've got the giants, we've got medium humanoids. Alright. Throw caution to the wind. Ooh, that's nice. Dodged all of that. Oh, that's not nice. Alright, I'm going to set this. Can't let giants get away with that sort of thing. And go back and reinforce there. Put a little bit more reinforcing here. Take these guys out as well. Alright, so anticipating that there is going to be a number of fanatics launched at those poor elite units there. Just have to deal with that when it happens, I guess. 398 gold pieces. And research is, well, there isn't any. I think I said I was going to get magic, and that's what I'm going to do. 148 left over. That will be useful later on, unless there's some diplomacy that I can use, and there is not. Right, that's it for Mulcan. Let's go across to the Tribal League. Things are not as desperate over there, of course. They get to do whatever they like, more or less, until such time as they get attacked from the sea, which might never happen because they don't have any of the pieces of the Emerald Imperium, but they are certainly something that can influence the way that the war goes. Looking at their diplomacy, nothing's moving for them. I talked about last turn about whether it's a good thing to use diplomacy to get the potential allies on side, or whether it's better off to use military force. That's something that each player has to sort out for themselves. All right, looking at how things have gone, have I covered everything? I haven't done anything with Yugoslavia. Again, I'm going to leave them as they are. Let's have a look how that. Yeah. All right. Just going to move a couple of fleets and end the turn. So my rebels have not completely been put down in Mutiner, and they caused some disruption to Andania, but nowhere near as much as before. Threedan has moved 12%. Sea Princes 22%, very good. They shouldn't be too far away from mobilizing. A couple of trade routes are being intercepted. Espionage has gone up to 64%, always a good thing. And the balance sheet is looking okay. Even the Ancients, look, even the Ancients have got 285 gold pieces. That's enough to buy certainly another infantry, but even a veteran unit combined with what we've already got is 353 there. So yeah, it's just a matter of seeing how long they can actually last. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.